I'm listening to Donovan Sharpe talk about this latest debacle with Tommy Sotomayor. So that's what we're going to be listening to.
Yeah. We're going to get more and more of these things. And to be quite honest with you, this girl, honestly, this girl Tommy could have really, really hurt this woman. So without further ado, let's watch this in its entirety here. I'm not going to watch the whole 3 hours, obviously. There we go. All right, here we go.
I actually got a question for you, Tommy, and I'm really not trying to spank you.
You start off saying that.
I hope that you really don't feel my type of way.
I don't feel like that's what I was trying to tell her. Like, I was going to say that. That was going to be my closing. Anybody that knows me knows I like a conversation for the sake of the conversation.
Yeah.
At the end of the conversation, I'm like, I was in debate club. When you get through with it, you shake hands. Yes. When you playing basketball, you don't get mad because you won or you lost.
Yeah, James Martinez said it was refreshing to see Tommy and I in the same panel. Yeah, dude, Tommy and I, we squashed it. We squashed it. That's it. So him and I, we're boys. I'm going down to Atlanta to do an interview with him next month. So stay tuned for that.
It's a part of the competition.
Okay.
We are supposed to be here to entertain, enlighten, and educate a little bit.
There you go.
And so when I was talking to her, I was just trying, and the same with you or anybody else. I challenged them. Yeah. You should want to be challenged if you're having a discussion.
That's right.
Why is it that we can only talk to people who agree with us?
Fact.
That's what's making America like
So can I ask
salt.
that question?
Uh-oh. So Tommy just laid things out ever so eloquently. Ever so eloquently. Everybody agrees, but listen to her.
Fact.
That's what's making
Listen to her.
America
Now
Can I
listen.
ask
salt.
that question?
So can I see after all of that, see what Tommy was doing here. Tommy understood that this woman was she wasn't trying to have a conversation. She is trying to have a confrontation. See, this is the difference between black women and everybody else. Black women don't want conversations. They don't want debates. No, they want confrontations. Tommy just sat here and for 30, 45 seconds said, hey, this is the spirit of debate. I used to be in debate club. We go at it. I challenge you. You challenge me. At the end, we shake hands. The reason he put it that way is because he knows that the black woman sitting to his right does not want to have a conversation yet, but a confrontation. And so after all of that, she says, yeah, but can I still ask the question though?
That was the question.
No, it wasn't. So I don't know if you seen. I unfollowed you.
Oh shit!
The
You gonna refollow me?
I will, but only if it's.
I unfollowed you. Boo fucking who? I don't even know who this bitch is.
Convenient for me to follow you. So can you turn that shit off?
No, they can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so I unfollowed.
There it is. She said, "Can you turn that shit off, please?" See, already. All guys, listen, man. You can say what you want about me. You can say what you want about Tommy. This is why black women out here stay losing. She didn't say, hey, can you please turn that down? She says, can you listen to how she asks this?
So can you turn that shit off?
No, can you turn that shit off? That fake femininity, but she's still swearing like a sailor. Ay.
Yeah, they can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, so I unfollowed you because every time I go on my Instagram, I see you downplaying black women. As in to the point where I don't see no other race, but you always posting something about a black woman did this or what they're doing. And I'm like, nigga, you black yourself. What are you doing? So I got tired.
Wait a minute. What's that got to do with what he's talking about? You said you unfollowed Tommy because of what he says about black women. Okay, so Tommy is also black. What? Because we share because he's black, he doesn't have a right to voice opinion about black women or black people? See, that to me, that is the most tired argument out there. Oh, you speak down on black women, blah, 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 blah. Ladies, sisters, The reason why guys like Tommy talk about what they talk about is because it's the truth. And you guys verify that it's the truth because y'all feel in some time, oh, I'm not going to follow him. Dude, Heather tells me, Heather talk about all of the trolls and everything. I don't read comments on anything anymore. I don't read my YouTube comments. I don't read my Instagram.
Heather is his girlfriend. I believe she lives with him. And that's Donovan Sharpe. Donovan Sharpe has been on YouTube in the manosphere before there was even a word called the manosphere. He's an OOOG. I've listened to his show off and on for the last 5 years. And they're discussing Tommy Sotomayor, which is another YouTuber who went to Fresh and Fit's YouTube show. They have a place in Miami. It's basically like a 1-bedroom apartment, and they turned the living room area into a studio. And they do a podcast, and they have between 6 and 10 women that will show up. All people in Instagram, all people visiting Miami, a lot of people that live in Miami as well, the women. But if you're on IG, and you're under 30 or you're under 29 years old and live in Miami and are female, you know about Fresh and Fit because he has a lot of Hispanic women there. He has Russian women there, ADOS women there, Caribbean women, all kind of, what Miami brings. So Tommy Sotomayor was at this, Tommy Sotomayor was at that podcast, Fresh and Fit, and got into a confrontation with this woman on the show, and this is what led up to that.
I don't read any of my comments. I'm not strong enough to resist the trolls, so I just remove myself from the trolls. I work very hard. I ain't trying to do that.
Yeah, Donovan is known for attacking, and so is Sotomayor. If you attack them, they attack you. And Yvette Carnell, she'll say something like, you throw a chair, I throw a chair. So there's a lot of these YouTubers in the black manosphere and even in black politics that are very catty. You talk about them and you could just be a nobody. They come after you. Where Donovan he's trying to stop that activity, so he doesn't even read his YouTube comments and all that kind of stuff. So that's what he's speaking on. And the woman he's speaking of is his girlfriend. And she's the one who takes care of all the comments and things like that.
Right. But the fact of the matter is when people come after me and say, oh, Donovan's fat. Heather said that there were a couple of guys that said Devin was obese. Devin's obese, right? I don't take that stuff seriously because it's not true. Devin's not obese. Why am I going to be sitting here getting all huffy, feeling some type of way, walking around the house and this and that? Oh, they called my girl obese, blah, 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 blah. I don't care because it's not true. Well, a woman like this is upset with I unfollowed you because you speak bad about black women. No, he tells the truth about black women and y'all can't stand it. This is why Tommy catches heat from black women, because he tells the truth about y'all. And all you guys in your tired arguments, your mama black, you're black, bitches, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I'm not allowed to voice my opinion on black. Well, you date a white girl, and what's it got to do with anything? Why do you think I date white girls? Because I've had experience with black women. Miss me with that.
Out of seeing it, and I want to just say the one that got to me, the one that made me unfollow you, was the one that it was the one with the lady that had the wig or something like that. And I guess you know which one I'm talking about.
I don't, because I talk about ladies in wigs a lot, so I was like, what?
Exactly, and they're all black. So it's just
exactly, and they're all black. Oh boy,
stop it.
Oh boy. Not all women. How can I put this? Not all women wear wigs. But 99.9% of black women wear wigs or fake hair.
Stop it.
So for her to say, okay,
not all women wear wigs, but 99% of black women wear wigs. In a certain age group, yes, of course. I would push back a little bit on that.
Hey, yeah, but they're all black. Look, black women, Black women, what do they make up? What? 978% of the market share? 978% of the market share on weaves and extensions and all that. And listen, I've got no problem with hair extensions. If a girl wears it, like if a girl has an event or whatever, hey, listen, extensions away. But when you're putting spit and glue and listen, y'all know I don't know about any of that stuff. Hell, dude, half the time I can't tell whether or not she's wearing a wig. That's witchcraft to me, because I'm like, oh yeah, she's got a real hair. All y'all niggas in the chat, Donovan, that's not her real hair. And then it takes me like 10 minutes to finally understand it. But for her to say, yeah, you make fun of women with wigs and yeah, they're all black, sweetheart, that's not Tommy's problem. That's a you problem. That's a black woman problem. Men don't, and Tommy said this when we were all there, men don't wear the wigs and the fake hair and the nails for us. They wear it for other women.
Facts.
That's why black women stay losing. They've been telling y'all, dude, even telling y'all, ladies, black hair.
Facts.
We don't like these weaves. We don't like these stinky ass natural hair than long fake hair.
Facts.
Actually, that's a good question. That is a very good question. Devin, you're in there. Put it on the poll. Put it on the poll. And we'll move on. Put it on the poll, Devin. Which would you rather have? A woman with fake long hair, short real hair, or no? Those are your three answers. So, Donovan, which would you rather have? Would you rather have a woman with real short hair or long fake hair?
No.
That's my answer.
It's just like I was cool, you know. I was really.
Dev, if you're watching, could you please bring me a LaCroix, please? Thank you.
Cool, everything, but
what was it on there that bothered you?
It was.
Respectfully, I have to say this. This man is asking his girlfriend to bring him something to drink. No problem. I mean, I think that's cool. Ask her the drink. She brings the drink, or gets the drink, or getting the drink. I don't know if I heard that part yet. But, dude, you should see where he's doing his podcast. There's like 5 TV screens in front of him. Huge chair. I mean, it's like a little man cave. How you don't have the fridge right there? How is there not a fridge there? But anyway, I digress.
Specifically, you were saying something about, I guess, she was playing you or something. Somebody that reported your page. I don't really know. I followed you about a week ago, so I really don't remember. It was
okay. So I'm watching this for the very first time. That's actually why I'm a little late getting on the air, because I did not get good sleep last night. So I took a nap from, 11 o'clock all the way up until about maybe an hour ago. From 11 o'clock, maybe an hour ago. So I haven't seen this yet. I've seen the highlights, but I haven't seen all of this leading up to it. She just told Tommy, I don't follow you anymore because you talk down about black women. Tommy's like, okay, what specifically? Well, the bitch with the wig. Tommy's like, all y'all bitches wear wigs. What y'all talking about? Then she all of a sudden goes into, well, you talked about how someone played you. That right there, we need to slow our roll. Slow your roll. That's not what this conversation was about. So all of a sudden, we went from you talking down and talking bad on black women, all of a sudden now you want to talk about somebody playing you. Now, this is not indicative of black women. This is indicative of women, period. If you guys watched the episode that Tommy and I were on together, anytime these women had a rebuttal, they would go, they'd be all over the place. They never addressed the issue at hand. So here we go.
Around my dad's death, but I didn't want to see it on my TL because I'm like, damn, Tommy, like, I thought you was better than that.
Better than what? Well, okay.
Better than what?
People like this. One, I don't understand why black women get to tell a black man because you're black, you can't talk about this group.
Yo, did I not just say that 5 minutes ago? Did I not just say that? Like, guys, and for the record here, I never really, I've watched Tommy for a long time. I had no idea how undefeatable he was in terms of these conversations. When it comes to talking about sexual relations between black men and black women, Tommy's undefeated. He's got all the answers, and all the answers make perfect sense. I just sat back. I sat back in awe. Oh, okay. All right. I just sat back and in awe and just watched him systematically dismantle all of their arguments. This is why I had to stand up and say, all right, Tommy, you're the GOAT. Let's continue.
You can't.
Well, hold on. If you go to ESPN, you're going to get sports. You're going to get politics, you're going to get sports. Mm-hmm. So when people come to me, they're going to hear me talk about what I think is the problem. Okay. I think
Great point. You go to ESPN, you get sports. You come to the Tommy Sotomayor show, you better be prepared, because he's coming at women hard, and he's coming at black women harder. I remember he had this thing called the B-2000, like the Terminator, and how, you just can't beat him, like you can, and he would show all these videos of women fighting, and then he'll be like, how are they able to handle the stick up against the head? They're made different. They are different. That was crazy. So she's getting something really aggressive coming onto that channel, and she didn't do any due diligence. And to say that she unfollowed him was just unnecessary.
Have a lot of issues, and I think they are starting with the idea of our women. So I will speak on that. Now, you can go to another guy and hear him young Pharaoh tell you about how black women are God, and then cheat on y'all and beat you. You can go and hear that if you want.
He said you can go to young Pharaoh's channel, and he can talk about how you're gods, and then cheat on you and beat you, which is what he's going through now. Young Pharaoh, his reign on the top was short like leprechaun. So-called Willie's big rapper Tom. Getting that ass quick fast like Ramadan. He's the black phenomenon done dada. But, Biggie Smalls said it really well. Your reign on the top was short like leprechauns. I mean, young Pharaoh used to have 30,000 people in his chat. He was getting, in super chats alone, he was getting $10,000 in super chats. Now, you watch young Pharaoh, I don't think he has a YouTube channel any longer. He's on Instagram with several watching. He went from 30,000 to 700 people. He's absolutely out of his mind, insane, loser, CIA operative, if you let me tell it. But that's a story for another day. Young Pharaoh, CIA all day.
But I think it's odd that you're willing to listen to somebody to tell you how great you are, and you're kings and queens, and how you're the most beautiful thing on the earth, but you're not listening to somebody say the other side. The same thing I was saying on the discussion.
Why, Tommy's the GOAT, man. And Tommy and I, we have a lot of similarities, right? Tommy and I were both very rambunctious individuals, right? Our chili gets to running hot, we get loud, we get a little bit crazy, right? I adore that about Tommy. He adores that about me, man. Like, listen, man. I don't have the requisite emotional maturity to stay calm, cool, and collected all the time, especially when I'm passionate. If I'm passionate about something, it's very...
This guy Donovan is straight capping. He has no requisite. Respectfully, I think Donovan has kind of not moved forward in the YouTube world as much as he could have, because he loses his temper too much. And he just can't handle himself. He's just out there barking. If he gets, don't piss him off. Whereas Tommy now has changed a lot. Tommy stays pretty level-headed and calm much longer than anyone else. And he's saying that Tommy doesn't do that. So let's hear the rest of this. And by the program, this is part of my real-time reaction series that I'm doing here. Boom.
Be difficult for me to stay cool, right? That's a skill I'm going to have to develop over the next few years, but I like who I am. And I like that Tommy can express himself in a very boisterous, rambunctious way. But what he just said, that was perfect. It was illustrated perfectly. You guys go over there and listen to Derek Jackson and Matthew Hussey and you'll listen to all these niggas who are telling y'all that the black woman is God. Hold up, here we go. Hang on a second.
I love the black woman. I want to say that the black woman is the queen of
Unbelievable.
the earth. She's the mother of civilization. That the black woman is the goddess of the universe.
So you'll listen to guys like that. You'll listen to guys like Shabazz and Derek Jackson. But as soon as a nigga like Tommy comes out and says, hey, look, check this out. We don't like y'all stinky weaves. Y'all need to clean that shit up, garage your real hair. Oh, all of a sudden now, you're guilty of misogynoir. That's what Tommy just told her. So you guys like listening to people who say good shit about you, but you want to unfollow? Fine, unfollow me. I don't give a fuck.
Why not hear more than one side? So you can go to somebody else and hear them tell you all the things that make you feel good. But if you come to me, I'm going to tell you the opposite. Because why do you need to hear that? And the last thing is, I grew up in a family, and most of us grew up around black folks.
That's right.
If you grew up with a black mom, a black grandmom, or a black aunt, it's funny how we listen to those who supposedly love us talk to us and say, sit your black ass down.
Yep.
Don't do this, slap you. You can listen to your mama who had you talk to that way, but not a guy who you don't know, who you could simply unfollow.
Oh my God.
That lets you know a lot.
Dude, this is, I swear to God. I had no, you know what, it's funny. You want to know why I didn't know how good Tommy was in debate? Because I'd never seen him really debate anybody, not in a one-on-one setting. And I'm sure that there's stuff out there where he debates people, but he is, dude, this dude is as on point as Myron. There's no defense for this. There's no argument. There's no rebuttal for what.
And Myron is the guy who but he's one of the co-hosts of the Fresh and Fit podcast that Tommy Sotomayor is sitting in talking to this woman.
He is saying there just isn't. Everything he is speaking is exactly 100% truth. It's incredible.
A lot of people are soft. I can follow someone and I will argue, not you're black, so you can't talk about blacks. I'll say, does what you say have merit? I don't care what white person's talking about blacks. Because here's what's funny. You don't want a black man to talk about black women. But if a white woman did it, would you listen to that? Nope. You'd say she was racist. If anybody else did. So who can talk about it?
So my problem, well, I ain't gonna say problem.
Tommy just defeated her. Like, it's over. It's over. It's over. He just defeated her argument. Listen, niggas can't talk about black women because y'all call us hating ass niggas and misogynoir. White people can't talk about the problems that black women have in the dating market, otherwise they're racist. So who can they talk to? And what's her answer? Be sure to vote in the poll, guys. Would you rather a woman have fake long hair, short real hair, or no? Let's continue.
The whole debate is why you only target black?
Because black women are at the bottom of the sexual totem pole. That's why. The reason she has a problem, and black women being at the bottom of the sexual totem pole, that's on them. Dude, black women physically, black women could corner the market on every race of men out there. Black women, dude. Devin's a white girl.
Okay, that's a hell of a point he just made. And this is like a real true barbershop conversation where I've heard many a times men say, like, if the black woman would just work out, she would just, like, she'll have a body that everyone would dream of, would beg for. So I hear what he's saying on that. It just caught me off guard when he said she's on the bottom of the sexual marketplace totem pole. Jesus, harsh, very harsh. No joke, hardcore.
In a black woman's body. Dude, I've been saying it for years. Devin has an unbelievable shapely ass. She has beautiful, long, shapely legs. She had huge tits. Now she has huger, perky tits. Devin's a white girl in a black woman's body. She is. That's just how it is.
He's talking about his girlfriend.
But if black women would just all they gotta do is hit the gym and they would corner the market. The reason why Tommy targets black women is because black women seem to be the only race of woman who isn't interested in changing. Anytime, listen, white girls are as insufferable. No getting around that. But you want to know something? At least a lot of them are like, okay, we are pretty insufferable, right? Black women aren't the only ones who are overweight. A lot of white girls are overweight too. Black women aren't the only one having multiple kids by multiple men. As a matter of fact, more white women have multiple kids by multiple men than black women. Number-wise, percentage-wise, a higher number of black women have kids out of wedlock and different fathers than white women do, but the fact remains is that white women are just as they get into the same kind of fuckeries black women do. The difference is that it appears that at least white women appear to want to change. At least white women appear to want to better themselves.
The key, appear. But like I argued here, the black woman's problems are exactly the white woman's problems when it comes to dating and men and the internet, and they're behaving the same as I way.
Get the attention of black men who are tired of dating the kinds of women who don't want to change for them. That's all there is to it. So that's why he goes after black women. And here's another thing. Here's also why Tommy goes after black women, because he loves them. Tommy loves black women. Kevin Samuels loves black women. That's why he's so hard on them.
I'm pretty sure white people get on you too.
Oh, here we go.
Dominican people get on you too. Why you don't say something about them?
When I say
I know every race get on your ass. You're Tommy.
When I say white,
she says, I know every race get on your ass. You're Tommy. No, they don't. No, they don't. The vast majority of haters Tommy gets are from black people. What the fuck is she talking about? The fuck is she talking about? Sweetheart, you can't just manifest a reality. It doesn't just, you can't just manifest your reality. Tommy keeps it 100 about black women. So why would white women go over to Tommy's channel and start trolling him? They don't. That doesn't concern them. Fuck out of here.
White women got flat. I did a whole song about white women and they flat ass.
We ain't talking about no songs. We talking about your posts.
Maybe
when I say something about white people, they eat it.
Yeah, because
there you go.
Black.
They eat it. I can get up in the front of a comedy set, and I've done it several times, make fun of the white people in the audience.
That's all right. That's all right.
They eat it. They're not sitting around wearing their emotions on their shoulders, and white men don't go around talking about some call me king because we created the earth. There's only one group of people who keep giving themselves false praise. You want to get mad, somebody's talking about somebody wearing a
okay, but we should have every right to feel that we
can, and I have every right to say what I, but listen
exactly.
What you just said.
You should know our background.
No, but yes, so if I would
exactly,
speak on
so we should have every right to feel that way.
She is right. They should have certain things.
I speak on it because I know the background. So if you can go on your stuff and talk about how great you are, and I don't go on there and tell you you can't, why would you follow me, see what I say, then come tell me what I can't say when you said you can say what you want? I always say this.
She doesn't have a problem with what Tommy is saying. She has a problem that he said it. Right?
Facts.
When I was on there with Tommy, what was her name? Shea Butter? Shea Butter's actually pretty cool. She had bitch-ass talking points, but, she's pretty cool. And then, of course, there was Juicy. Juicy already hates me because I'm a light-skinned, funny-talking nigga who she's raised to believe are corny. But then I walk up in there with an ample-breasted, ample-assed white girl. Oh, all of a sudden now, that's going to change a little bit. Yeah, Juicy met Devin. Myron's actually going to release... He's going to release the Fresh and Fit After Hours that Devin and I did, which was actually a pretty good conversation. But the point is he can talk about whatever he wants to talk about. She does not have a problem with what he said. He has a problem that he said it.
Black women love to say how strong they are. If you're really strong, other people's opinion shouldn't bother you that much.
It don't bother you.
You're the most.
I'll tell you what. If it don't bother you that much, why did you feel the need to come on to Fresh and Fit, the #1 podcast in the world, and tell Tommy why you unfollowed him? Because you're in your feelings, boo. And that's okay, but don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
Why would you want to talk about your own race?
They're not. Listen, see what you're saying. Why would you want to talk about your own race? But if I sit there and said how great they were, you wouldn't say. Why would you want to talk about your own
Exactly,
race? So all
I
I can do is big up a group of people?
I wouldn't.
So all I can do is big up a group of people? You got to go to somebody else. Go to another dude who talk and big you up. I won't, because it's not my job. You live in America, but you can talk bad about America. They don't kick you out.
He said,
just miss the logic. Completely miss the logic.
What Tommy is talking about, that's not, you can't talk shit about my dog, but I can, right? You get like nobody, look, I can talk shit about my family because I love my family, but if anybody else talks shit about my family, we got a problem. It's the same thing living in the United States of America. Do you know how many countries out there? Do you know how many? we are so lucky to live in America. And I don't want to go off on some patriotic whatever, but we live in a country where we can openly discuss and debate our leaders. It's not like that in other countries, y'all. Say some shit, dude. Say some shit about the Chinese president or the powers that be in China and watch your ass get missing. Your ass will get missing. Talk some shit about the Castros down in Cuba. Your ass ain't gonna end up in Miami. No, your ass is gonna end up under the jail. This is exactly Tommy's point. We live in America. And we love our country, but this is also why we're hard on our country. I love it. I love my country. I've got the American flag tattooed on my arm. But guess what? There are a lot of things that about America that is fucked the fuck up. Well, in kind, Tommy loves black women. And for that reason, he is the most critical of them. To be honest with you, it's the same really with every race. It's just black women who really seem to have a problem with it. Geeky Anomaly actually had a very interesting comment. He says, "Black gentleman, call me out if I'm wrong here." Apologies, call me out if I'm wrong, but it seems that black women, more than others, almost go out of their way to intentionally be more unattractive. I could not agree more. I couldn't agree more. And the reason for that, Geeky Anomaly, is because women.
Geeky Anomaly, whatever the YouTube channel person commenting said, hell no, man. You must not go to Walmart. They got every damn race in Walmart in their pajamas. Looking like shit. Stop that.
Really? But black women try to impress each other. Black women they're more interested in...
All women try to impress each other. All women are dressing women. All women. All.
In impressing each other than impressing black men. This is why a larger percentage of black women are unmarried and single than percentages of other races. Imagine that.
What you're saying is that no one is above criticism. Regardless of where the criticism comes from, if it's a valid critique, a fact is a fact that does not change based on who's necessarily said.
They never argue.
Do black women wear weaves?
Yep.
Do they have bad attitudes?
Yep.
Are most of them overweight?
Yep.
Does that make me guilty of misogynoir because I point those out?
No.
Of course not. She doesn't care what he is saying. She simply cares that he's saying. It's just like the Cleveland fans back in 2010 when LeBron took his talents to South Beach. Well, it's the way he did it. No, you're pissed off that he left the mistake by the lake to go down to fucking South Beach. And I've been to Miami plenty of times. I'd have done the same goddamn thing. Fuck out of here.
What I say, it's just I'm black and I can't say it, which is a childish argument.
You can say
a midget can't talk about midgets because he's small. A fat girl can't talk about fat girls because she's fat.
That's a good comparison.
It gets silly. And like I said, when I brought up they're American, they were born in America, but sat right here and dissed the American government and said, all they do is lie. So you can diss, but you're American.
Okay. And my point is, why every time I get on Instagram, you're the only person that's saying the same thing about black women? Though? Like, you're the...
Well, sweetheart. The reason why he's saying the same things is because black women ain't changing. Y'all stay confrontational, number one. Number two, the reason Tommy's laughing is because she still isn't asking or answering the question. She's still like, why is it... Oh, boy.
The only one. Like, they people say what they say about Fresh and Fit, but I don't see it every day on them. Every time I go on my Instagram, you're just specifically only targeting black women. And I didn't like that because I'm like, damn.
Okay, so you unfollowed him. All right, awesome. Listen, you expressed your opinion, you unfollowed him. It is what it is.
It ain't that deep. You don't gotta go.
Oh, it ain't that. Oh, I love when girls use this. It ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. It's not that serious, yet you're sitting here arguing with a multi-millionaire many times over about his views on women like you. But it ain't that deep. Got it.
That hard. So what? Somebody said something about you. That don't mean you got to do a whole post about a black person. I'm pretty sure white people, Dominican people,
post about a white
Portuguese
girl right
people,
there.
everything say about you.
Is he diminishing them or perfecting them?
He literally tagging the people.
If
Whoever said that.
No,
She didn't answer. She did not answer the question. She says, "Is he?" Let's listen to that again. Listen to this. Oops. Listen to this. This woman does not. This Shay lady does not listen. She does not answer questions directly. This is another ailment of the black woman.
I
Listen
about a white
Portuguese
girl right
people,
there.
everything say about you.
Is he diminishing them or perfecting them?
Is he diminishing them or perfecting them? She asked a simple question. Is he diminishing them or perfecting them? Her answer?
He literally tagging the people.
He's literally tagging the people. This is like asking someone, what kind of sandwich do you like? Do you like a peanut butter and jelly? Would you prefer a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Or do you prefer a ham and cheese sandwich? Right? And the answer with, well, truthfully, I'd like to go and put a new transmission in my car. And you're like, what? You didn't even listen to or answer the question. So everything that Tommy is saying to this woman is quite literally going in one ear and out the other, because she does not acknowledge what people are actually saying to her. This is an ailment of the typical American black female. This is an ailment that has plagued them for eons. They simply do not listen. And this is funny. We assume that when women close their mouths, we assume they're listening. Nope, not black women. Black women are simply listening to respond. As far as a black woman is concerned,
that's every woman. Every woman is doing that. Also, I hate it when this woman is like, it ain't that serious. It is that serious because you brought it up and we're spending 10-15 minutes here on why you unfollowed me.
There is no conversation. She's just waiting for her turn to talk. There is no debate there. No, there is none of that. She's simply waiting for her turn to talk. Tommy completely destroyed her argument and question, answered her questions many times over. But she still says, but why are you... Wait a minute, did you not hear what he said?
Whoever said that.
No, I'm not.
Okay, I ain't gonna say you're tagging,
See,
but you're putting their picture. You're putting their picture on there.
And
so you
what's the problem?
I'm looking at my Instagram right now.
And I
my
don't follow
Instagram.
I don't follow.
Do you have like?
But I'm looking at my Instagram
The
right
only
now
way that I felt some way is because it's
Because
like
you
it's
saw what you
no
wanted
other
to
race
see.
you go so hard on but your own.
There it is. Did you hear what Tommy said? Because you saw what you wanted to see. Number one, I'll even add to what Tommy said. The reason why she feels some type of way is because she is the embodiment of the kind of women that Tommy is talking about. This is why when people tell me, Donovan, your girlfriend is fat, you live in your mom's basement, it doesn't bother me because it's not true. The only reason why it bothers this woman is because it is true. Dude, again, throw a rock into a pack of dogs, the one that yelps is the one it hit. Nomadis with the $5 Canadian says, hey Don, how do you use a Stream Deck and mixer? If so, how did you connect the deck to the mixer? Is it via XLR? Shoot me an email, Nomadis, tsr@donovansharpe.com. I'll tell you all about it. And no, I connect the Stream Deck to my computer via USB-C. So tsr@donovansharpe.com. I'll answer all your questions. Cigar Man 85 says, don't let these 304s ruin the Justice League. That was a great show. Men build 304 and destroy that.
And whenever you hear the 304s, like look at those 304s over there, or it's not a zip code. It's back in the days when you used to beep somebody, you would, if you wanted to spell out the word hoe, it would be a 304.
Absolutely. Basil Denson, $2. I've seen it on TikTok and could not believe it. Yeah, he is absolutely suing. John Henry, $10. Says, I was watching this last night and had to get up and go be at work. Wait a minute. I was watching last night and had to go get up to be at work in the AM. Woke up to this shit. Something told me to just finish. Love what you doing, Big Don. Respect to you and Dev. Appreciate that. I'm a little dyslexic at times. Nest B, $5 says $5 says can't long stroke us unless you hit the Don DeMarco button like TLA. Wait. Yeah. Shout out to y'all with the $50 super chat. You know, I was talking to my aunt the other day, and I'm gonna get to the top of it. Another $100 super chat. Look. I swear we're gonna get to the message. Just let me just do this one last thing. Y'all know me. I like the long stroke, y'all. Yeah. Shout out to TLA. Let's see. A couple more here, and then we will continue. Will Daddy.
He just got a super chat from TLA, which is the lead attorney. So that's cool.
Oh, Diddy, $10. Says, just showing some love. I'm enjoying this collaboration. Appreciate that. Nigel's mom, welcome to chat privileges. At Nigel's mom, to welcome her to the TSR family. Nigel's mom, if you would, put your age and location in the chat. If you would. Slamberate, $5 says, these black women want black men to worship the ground they walk on, call them queens and simp hard, so they can lose respect for them. Yeah. That's exactly right. Listen, man, you got to be, if you want respect, you have to be respectful. Mike Treminer, the $10, says, this is the difference between black women will grab a handful of hundreds. A white woman will go to the same place, grab the machine, making fake bills. Well, maybe not. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll now. So the poll was, which kind of woman would you rather have? Fake long hair, short, real hair, or...
No.
Over 1,500 of you voted. 71% said that you wanted short, real hair. 6% said you wanted fake long hair. And 21% of you were correct. The 6% of you who voted who want the fake long hair, raise your standards. Raise your standards. Raise your standards, please, gentlemen. Cage Jackson, $9. Said she claimed that she was so educated and looked very uneducated. Who wants to deal with a headache like this? I back Tommy 100%. You're goddamn right. I am team fucking Tommy. Let us continue.
Okay.
Because he cares.
Listen,
There it is.
If he cared, he wouldn't go so hard.
You don't tell me how to do.
Oh. Mm-hmm. If he cares, he wouldn't go so hard on him. What do we call a parent? What do we call a parent who never punishes their kid?
In the neighborhood.
We call him a bad parent. We call him a bad parent because if the parent cared, the parent would punish the kid. The parent would go hard on the kid. That is productive, not counterproductive. A parent who allows their kid to just do whatever, that's a parent that's not a very good parent. Tommy goes hard on black women. Tommy goes hard on black women because he loves black women. Yeah, guys, we got to get these likes up. We got to get these likes up, man. We got almost 3,000 people. Oh, well, actually, now we're at 924 likes. Okay. We're almost at 3,000 people watching. I need 600 more likes. 600 more likes. I'd love to keep the engagement up at around 50%. So if you would, please like the video,
Do what I do. I got my psychology degree. You didn't.
Okay,
So
but I didn't study psychology,
I've
so I
helped
know
more
the
people
difference.
than you. I've had more people say I've
Of
changed
course,
their life
you're
and saved
30
their
something.
life.
I'm only
No,
25, but I'm very
40-something,
smart
but I
and
did it
wise
with-
for my
the
age.
The point is, do it your way. Don't tell me not to do it mine.
Of course, but I'm letting you know.
There it is. Do you see that? Tommy defeated her argument once again. But once again, she's got to have the last word. Sisters, I know y'all aren't going to listen to me because I'm just this funny talking nigga, blah, blah. That's fine. Y'all ain't got to listen to me, but I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to drop this knowledge on you anyway. Black women, don't be the last word type of bitch. Man, dude, black women don't even have to change that much about them. They really don't. Lose the weight, drop the attitude, be submissive, and stop trying to have the last word. You do those 4 things. Your dating prospects will substantially improve, with or without kids. Think I'm lying.
But I didn't care.
Go
But
a
I
different
don't
way
care.
about it.
But I don't care. You do it. If you know how to build a house better than me, you build it. Don't tell me to do it.
Okay, but I'm just letting you know.
There it is.
Only time that I see, if I'm going on my Instagram, that's exactly why I unfollowed you, because
I don't care.
I don't see nothing else but black people that you post on your page.
So
you don't talk about no other race.
I don't care. Anybody that wants to unfollow me, unfollow me now.
I will say that
You can't follow my bank account. I'm still rich, so I don't care.
It don't matter.
Don't follow.
Money don't make nobody.
No, apparently it does if you do the shit you saying you do for it.
Money don't make
Oops.
nobody.
Okay.
Let's rewind that and listen to that one more again, because my guess is that this is when it's starting to get real.
You can't follow my bank account. I'm still rich, so I don't care.
It don't matter.
Don't follow.
Money don't make nobody.
No, apparently it does if you do the shit you saying you do for it.
Oh, whoa. Let's listen to that one more time.
Make nobody.
No, apparently it does if you do the shit you saying you do for it.
Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-huh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Tommy got her. Tommy got her. Oh, man. Money doesn't mean nothing. You know, it's funny. Bitches always like to. Well, money doesn't mean everything. Money doesn't mean everything. Yet, they go and they sell their bodies for what? For money. Right? Women are always quick. And this is indicative of black women and white women. Women are always quick to say, oh, money doesn't mean shit, blah, 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 until somebody's wanting to pay you for some butt. Now, all of a sudden, money is everything. Uh-oh. Busy Lizzie 87, $5, says, I think it's not liking short hair so much. I'd rather see any hair. Yeah, that's probably true. OJ 22, $5, says, this is the breakdown of this clip I've seen today, and I've watched several. Respect. Thank you for that. This is my specialty. I'm very good at breaking some of these things, breaking these things down. Let's continue.
They don't make nobody.
You're gonna sit there and talk bad about the thing that you talked up. Jesus, why wouldn't someone listen to you when you say,
Oops.
I understand you don't like watching it. Don't watch it.
That's why
I don't like gay porn.
nigga.
I don't go around looking for it.
I unfollowed
I
you 2
don't
weeks
care.
ago.
Okay, that's
I don't care. Jesus Christ. I don't give a fuck.
Obviously, you
Uh-oh.
No, you brought it up.
Obviously, you do
brought it
because
up.
of looking
I
how
don't
hard
give
you're
a
getting
fuck.
mad.
Dude, because you keep talking about it like I'm
course.
supposed to give a fuck. You unfollowed.
Obviously, you
had to
care.
announce
You
it.
know I don't give a fuck.
You
though.
had to announce
You know,
it, sir.
Of course, I'm going to announce
Jesus
it.
Christ.
That was a question.
You sound insane.
No, you sound insane.
You're bothered by what I post. I don't give a
And
shit
I
what you
unfollowed
post.
because I didn't want to see it
And
no
I
more.
don't give. Jesus Christ, she don't understand.
I
She posts what she
understand
wants, and I don't give a
100%.
shit.
Do you guys see what's happening here? This woman, Shay. This woman, is that what her name is? Shay? Somebody bitch's name Shay. I can't keep them all straight. Shout out to Shay Butter. That's my girl. She's cool. Shay Butter's cool people. We disagree on some things, but it's all good. Do you hear this back and forth? This woman continues to try to get the last word, number one. Number two, she does not respect Tommy. She doesn't respect him. She keeps talking over him, through him, blah, 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 blah. Tommy has ended this conversation several times, but she wants to keep it going. Why? Because she wants to antagonize Tommy. She wants to antagonize Tommy so Tommy does something stupid. That's why you're mad, blah, 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 blah. Tommy's not taking the bait. All this woman is doing is running off at the mouth about nonsense. Literally, all she's doing.
All right. Let me just mediate real fast.
I understand. Trust me. I understand.
Shay. Simply put,
I understand.
I will tell you this
I do.
because I still follow him on Instagram.
Do you see, every time somebody says something, she has to have, she likes to backtalk. She backtalks. Shay, I want you to understand. I understand. No, I don't think you understand. No, I do understand. Dude, this is why our parents, I don't know about y'all's parents, this is why parents raise their children not to talk back. Right? Don't talk back. Talking back is trying to have the last word. Right? We know Olivia's parents. Oh my God. Olivia's parents let her talk back all the time. Because when she comes here, she tries to talk back. And I gotta be, Olivia, sweetheart. No. We don't talk back in the Hopkins household. That's not what we do here. And then of course she falls back. Right? But black women don't respect black men. They just don't. Now, in their defense, there aren't too many black men, I would imagine, that are respectable. But Tommy is a millionaire, and he's changed the lives of many people, yet this woman is treating him like the average rank and file Ain't shit nigga. Yeah, I'd be mad too. RPAP on the Sharpe stream side says he's telling her to leave her the fuck alone if she doesn't like what she says, and she's saying no. Why are you even saying that I don't saying that I don't like? Yeah, exactly. RPAP again says money don't mean everything. Why does a man's job and income matter? Exactly. He checkmated her. Geeky Anomaly says the white girl on his left is cute. Yeah, she looks good. She looks good.
He makes fun of everybody.
No, he don't.
He does. He does.
He don't.
No, he doesn't. Sisters, let's stop with the ebonics. No, he doesn't. Jesus.
Just
Now-
pulled up a couple.
Yeah, like, so whether he, I mean, I guess you can try to make an argument that he disproportionately insults black women more, makes jokes on them more, but he makes fun of everyone. And
even if he did nothing but bag on black women, that is his right, as guaranteed under the First Amendment. Myron came in and saved her. He's like, all right, okay, so Tommy disproportionately makes fun of black women. Guess what? It's a free country. He can do whatever he wants. You know how many bitches are online calling us ain't shit niggas and niggas ain't shit? Okay.
this is kind of
Sort of like 50 Cent.
the issue, like, if you don't like content, just don't watch it.
Yeah,
And
there
that's
you
it.
go.
You know what I mean? You
And
don't
I
have to like-
unfollowed. That's why I don't watch it. But I just wanted to address him for it. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know he would be here tonight. I always
my
wanted to
God.
question him that. He texts my phone
You
and
didn't
asks
even
me and check
accept
up
the
on
answer.
me just to make sure that I'm good, and I respect that. But I don't reply because I simply don't respect him more because it's just the fact that what he posts on the gram, and it's just like what you texting me.
See, all of this, what you like, none of that means anything. This is all literally just jibber jabber. She's just talking to talk.
For and you do all this to try to play black women like they just
Nigel's mom says she's proving everything he says about black women. I swear to God. Dude, when black women talk about niggas ain't shit and they got multiple baby mamas, that stuff doesn't bother me. That stuff doesn't bother me. Because I do have some personality traits that do embody the typical rank and file ain't shit ass nigga. I've been arrested a bunch of times, I've got a long criminal record, I've got a bunch of tattoos. Okay, right? But it doesn't bother me because I know I'm doing well financially and in other parts of my life. It just doesn't bother me at all. It does. But the reason why what Tommy says bothers her is because stereotype is just a stereotype that you're proving, just like Nigel's mom just said.
just always ignorant or don't fucking know shit. Like you can't
Ignorant.
Think about
Oh my God! Did you hear what this woman? So this woman supposedly studied psychology.
Listen,
just always respect him more.
Listen, hold on, just let me.
Because it's just the fact that what he posts on the gram, and it's just like what you texting me for, and you do all this to try to play black women like they just always ignorant or don't.
I'm gonna play this one more time, guys. I cannot believe what I just heard. Listen closely.
Because it's just the fact that what he posts on the gram, and it's just like what you texting me for, and you do all this to try to play black women like they just always ignorant.
Ingernant. This woman is as dumb as a used tire, guys. She's dumb as a used tire. She's sitting here, and by the way, Tommy is very, very articulate. She says ingernant. Look, this is the main problem.
Or don't fucking know shit.
Look,
like
listen.
Play black women like they just always ignorant or don't.
Ignorant, dude. What are we teaching? What are we teaching our girls? What, like, I do not understand. I don't understand why sisters have a problem with their dating prospects. Listen to this woman talk. Listen to this woman talk. She says I can't even say what she said. Ingredient. There you go. Jordan Price. Thank you. What are we doing? listen to this again.
Because he's just the fact that what he posts on the gram, and it's just like what you texting me for, and you do all this to try to play black women like they just always ignorant or don't
ignorant. Oh Jesus, I can't even say that anymore.
Fucking no shit, like you can't do
because
that.
He cares. Think about it. Listen to what you
if you
said.
care, you wouldn't downplay it.
Okay,
if you care, you wouldn't downplay it.
He's trying to benefiting your image, though.
Can we just have this?
Oh, here we go. A non-black woman just stepped in. Shit's about to get real.
It's over 9,000.
Debate, please. Nobody else.
But you're not listening to me when I speak. You're telling me what I should be doing instead of asking me why I do it.
I asked you why.
And when I accept it, when I
asked you why, that was my first
even
question.
now, when I'm saying, when I say, I ask you why, and when I ask you why, and when I...
Tommy answered her question. He's answered her question at least a half a dozen times. She's just not acknowledging that he answered the question.
And I asked you why.
And I asked you why. Continue.
All right. So Shay, simply put, he makes his content. You might not like how he disproportionately makes fun of black women, but yeah.
There it is. And I unfollowed. Gotta have the last word. Gotta have the last word.
You have the right to do that. I mean,
it's facts.
Yeah. So it's just a little.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's like if you don't like something, just don't watch it.
I don't.
Coach EO with the $20 super chat says, "Y'all ingranite." Great show. Appreciate that. Ingranite. I gotta cut that. Let me read these super chats and then we will continue. Shout out to EO. By the way, EO and I will be doing elite level game. We'll be doing elite level game at 5:30. So in just over an hour, EO and I will be doing elite level game. We're going to do it a little bit early today. So stay tuned for that. Sauce Boss. Sauce Boss says fatality. Tommy wins. Kamara Red, $9, says the last time he was on, this chick and her girl were loving on him, and this time she punched him. That's crazy. I didn't even see this episode. Yeah, right. And apparently he did like some OnlyFans shit with her friend, and she liked her. Tommy liked her more than he liked, so I don't know. Samoan Bams 94 says, "Sup, brother? I keep trying to catch you on Fresh and Fit to ask you, brother. You got Samoan blood anyway? I saw your tats on Fresh and Fit. Just wanted to ask respectfully. No, I do not have Samoan blood in me, but I spent the majority of my childhood in Hawaii. So I got the Samoan tattoo to pay homage to what was pretty much my the majority of my childhood. I appreciate that." Sheldon Ross, $5 says, "LOL, Tommy brought up the flamethrower on that one. It was fun watching you go back and forth with the crazy chicks the other night. Yo, me and Tommy were." Listen, Tommy's the GOAT. I have a newfound respect for him, man. I love that dude. That dude is fucking crazy. He's crazy. The Black Blur, $5, but it was retracted. Rebel 5150 says she is the embodiment as to why I don't date black women. I'm trying to tell you why are more and more black men leaving black women alone? You're watching it. And we see this all the time every day. Tim Dobbin, welcome to Chat Privileges. At Tim Dobbin, to welcome him to the TSR family. If you would, Tim, put in your age and location in the chat. Let's go ahead and do another round of age and location in the chat, if you guys would. Age and location. Corey Burks with the $100 super chat. Holy moly. Says, "Love you, big bro." Says, "Good to see you and Tommy finally collab. I know that Tommy and Fresh and Fit will come together like men and resolve this. Many people would rather see beef than seeing you guys all come together to help men out. It will disrupt progress." Listen, Myron actually, he shot me a text. He's like, "Hey, look," he said, "will you bury the hatchet with Tommy to make an appearance with him?" I didn't even question. I was like, "Yeah, of course." It wasn't even that serious. Like, I didn't know Tommy that well to begin with. What happened was it was what it was. We both should have handled things differently. It is what it is. So yeah, you guys can credit Myron for me and Tommy finally collabing. King Life, $5, said she did this in front of people because she know if she did this when nobody was around, she'd be knocked down on the floor. She knew she'd be safe.
I doubt that.
I agree with. Amazed, $5 is the black.
I doubt that. This chick looked like this ain't her first fight with a man.
Immigrants caused all the dysfunctional behavioral traits as they blame events on the immigrants nowadays. Sad. Wintrell, $10. That's a very good comment there, Amaze. Wintrell, $10 super chat. Says, are there seating assignments on Fresh and Fit? If this lady requested to sit next to Tommy, looks like a possible provoked planned attack against him. She was chomping at the bit to start this conflict. I agree. No. Aaron Pogson is the one who divvies out all of our seats. He's the one who gives us our seat assignment. You can sit next to certain people if you want to, and Aaron will try to accommodate you, but I'm always just like, hey, just put me wherever, I don't care. But you're right. I think that this was her when she walked in there and saw Tommy. Ooh, I'm gonna get the call out and tell off Tommy Sotomayor to his face, and I'm gonna go viral, and I'm gonna get a following. And she didn't realize that Tommy is a fucking real one. So I appreciate that. Dr. Doug, $2 says, modern black women, hashtag walk away. You said it, I didn't. Sahil Rajesh Vaish, I hope I pronounced that correctly, with the 100 rupees, says, hello, Don Sir. Love from India. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that very, very much. My tattoo artist who has done most of my ink, he is from India. He is the best tattoo artist I have ever let touch my skin. I will never let any other... Never, ever let anyone ever touch my skin with ink than my Indian tattoo guy. He is the fucking man. And the reason he's so good is because I share the same skin tone with a lot of Indians, so he's very good at that. So good for him. Appreciate that. Sahil Raj. I'll just call you Raj. Keem I Am, $5 says it's sad because now Fresh and Tommy are at each other's throats over ratchets. No, they're not. They're not at each other's throats. Fresh and Tommy, you're cool. Good try, though. Black Lemur with the $500 super chat. Holy moly. Says, coming forth.
Is YouTube not the new hustle? I mean, $500, $100 back to back to back to back. Boom. YouTube is the new hustle.
Screw you, like I said, and by the way, nobody is choosing Shay over her friend. Dude, let me give you a double Don DeMarco. Wow, $500 super chat. Yes, Black Lemur. When Devin and I were on the set at Fresh and Fit, you said I got your super chat. I appreciate that, man. Aquavius M. Santoru. I'll call you AS. Welcome to chat privileges. At Aquavius M. Santoru to welcome him or her to the TSR family, if you would. Okay, let's continue.
That's why I unfollowed 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I don't want to see it, but I didn't know he would be here to ask
And Walter farted.
him that question today.
Okay. Yeah, now they
You get what I'm saying?
She wanted clarity. All right, well,
That's
no,
it.
she doesn't.
I think that
She wants to be able to control the person. Because
I don't
when you
want to
want
control.
clarity-
Yeah, JJ said it. Fresh and Tommy won't let that through. Dude, real men don't let hoes get between it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I just
When
want to know
someone,
why.
if I wanted to
That's
know
it.
why a girl didn't want to date me, if she says it, that's the answer. Not to argue with this girl as she states it.
There it is.
Well, what you should.
There it is. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I used to think that Tommy was just a hothead but he really is. He is very surgical. He is surgical with his talking points. This is incredible. That's incredible.
Dude, no,
Tommy,
you shouldn't.
Tommy
That
funny as
person is
fuck,
saying-
though. It's really
Ask
funny
a-
as fuck because, like, we
You
ain't gonna
get
even
an
get in
answer
that
to a
subject.
question.
You know what? I would
What?
not
I know
even
what?
get it
You,
into that
you got an
subject.
answer to a question. You,
Damn, baby girl in the pink does look good. She's got some big tits too. Yeah. How is that? I'm trying to find out who's fucking.
it's
Like,
ridiculous
let's be
shit in
honest.
the world.
He talk about so many black people on his platform, but this nigga was trying to fuck a bad bitch like me. Like, stop playing. Like, he flew me to him
And your friend.
and my friend.
And
So
fuck
what you
your
saying?
friend. Why the hell are
And
you
you
still
didn't fuck
doing
me.
this?
You didn't fuck me.
Oh boy.
Whoa. Belong. Yeah. This woman, her and her friends flew out. Her and one of her friends flew out to Tommy, had sex with him, and now she's on the show talking about how she stopped following him. Wow.
Hey, now,
This was
How do I post what I post? You got to answer. This is the most ridiculous
Like,
shit in the world.
He talk about so many black people on his platform, but this nigga was trying to fuck a bad bitch like me. Like,
see, what's that guy to fuck a bad bitch like me, even though he talks down on black women? All she wants to do, niggas always do this, and this includes women. They always want to put your personal business out there.
Mm-hmm.
And the blonde with the big tits, she does look good. I'm trying to find out who the fuck she is.
Stop playing like
Do you hear this shit?
He flew me to him
And your friend.
and my friend.
And
So
fuck
what you
your
saying?
friend. What?
Oops. Sir, he got her with that one.
Niggas was trying to act like that in front of the camera.
Look at baby girl. I think baby girl in the pink is back there getting turned on by Tommy. Look at her.
Niggas.
Hold up. Look at old girl in the pink. Watch this. Look at her. See her playing with her tits a little bit. Watch.
Niggas was trying to act like that in front of the camera.
Look at her.
Niggas really couldn't even get the pussy.
Look at her. Watch.
This is why black bitches.
Damn.
Dude, he just kept. This is why black bitches get kicked out of clubs, because they're out of pocket. They stay out of pocket. That's the reason why.
It's the truth.
You're acting stupid.
I'm not acting stupid.
Yes, you are.
I'm
I
not.
know you were trying to fuck
Why
me.
you getting so
This is
mad?
stupid. Because you're being dumb. You're being.
Could she be a? Huh? Is it possible?
A night rider?
Is it that baby girl in the pink could be?
It's the truth.
Oh my God, she said it again. I'm not being ignorant. What the fuck? Dude, this is...
It's stupid.
Yes, you are.
I'm
I know
not.
you were trying to fuck
Why
me.
you getting so
This is
mad?
stupid. Because you're being dumb. You're being ignorant.
I'm not being ignorant.
I'm not being ignorant. Oh my God.
Ignorant.
Yo, this is crazy.
Hashtag
You
ignorant.
flew to my house. You said you wanted
Exactly.
to fuck. This is stupid.
I didn't left the fucking messages when I said
You literally did.
no, I did not.
Pussy good.
You said
This is fucking dumb.
This is ignorance.
Podcast
This
on
is...
his show
I can't
for
even say it wrong.
OnlyFans.
This is ignorant. Ignorance. Wow. Wait, hold up. I think EO had it. Hold up. EO had it best. I gotta go back and read his super chat because he. Hold up. Fucking
Ignorant.
hell, dude. Yes, new merch. Don't be ignorant.
the receipts on my phone. I can dead ass pull that shit out.
And she's a porta potty.
No, oh my
Party,
God.
tell me what nigga.
Oh, no. Oh my God. Yo, Tommy. Yo, Tommy straight went savage on this. Did this nigga really just call this bitch a porta potty?
Mean that we were going on a podcast for your show on OnlyFans.
This is fucking dumb.
I got all the receipts in my phone. I can dead ass pull that shit out.
And she's a porta potty.
No, I'm not a party potty. Tell me what nigga shitted on me.
Shut up.
Tell me what nigga should know, because it's
You
the
want
truth.
people to know.
Oh my
You're
God.
afraid to let somebody know trying to
This
fuck you. This
nigga
is
is
stupid.
mad.
Dude. Okay, that's fine. This is ignorant.
Absolutely.
That's what this is. This is straight up ignorance.
Facts.
But again, all she is doing, ignorant. Yeah, dude. Dude, she will not stop talking. Guys, I can't stand a bitch who will not stop talking. I can't stand it. I can't stand a bitch who will not stop talking. This is what is indicative of black women. They start talking. OG Nando says, girl in the pink is Anna Marisax. She has an OnlyFans too. Of course she does. Texas Cali Bros, good to see you, says, here for my daily supply of ingratness. Rock on. Oh my God. Ingratness. This bitch.
Because I didn't fuck him on OnlyFans. I didn't want to fuck him.
Oh boy.
Okay, so here's a little bit of some info. Tommy Sotomayor has an OnlyFans, and on his OnlyFans, he does have sex with women. So that's a little something else to know. He's just not a podcaster or a YouTube personality. And it appears that these two women were supposed to go to his OnlyFans podcast. So it seems like she's trying to say, you flew me out which I believe in Atlanta at the moment. You flew me out, and with my friend, we thought we were going to be on your OnlyFans podcast, and you ended up having sex on your OnlyFans with my friend, and I was not taking part of that. So that's where I think we're at with that. Boom.
Today, man, is the glue fucking with you?
Niggas pay me. Do you hear me?
This bitch is drunk and acting stupid.
Niggas pay me. So this woman just outed herself as a sex worker. Just outed herself as a sex worker, y'all. Niggas pay me to fuck. See that? See that?
I didn't hear that.
So not only do we have a black woman.
Need a different kind of glue.
Yo, Tommy is frying this bitch.
Son of a bitch. Just up there being ignorant for no reason.
No. He not finna play me.
Who's playing you, stupid bitch?
Oh, shit. We got the star, Mario. Got the star. Wow. And
by the way, I have no visuals of it. When it started to get real ugly is when she stood up over him, then he stands up, and she's to his right. He's middle center, she's to his right. She stands up, he stands up, and then one of the fresh and fit staff members or producers, let's call them, he comes around from Tommy's left. He comes around from Tommy's left, and he then confronts the woman on a distance between them, which is to me what was the worst thing he could have done. I think they should have just let it go the way it was going to go. And I'm not saying I'm promoting violence. I'm saying she wasn't going to do anything. It wasn't until that man stood in between Tommy and her is when she hooked off on Tommy and caught him, punched him in the face. It wasn't a hard punch or anything like that. And, Tommy jumped. I didn't see anything more than that. And I'm not watching it now. This is just
the conclusion. She went on to Kwame Brown's show and decided to talk about her side of the story. Now, from what I understand, Tommy flew both of these girls out, and he decided to smash her friend, I guess, which was a light-skinned friend. And I'm not this whole I'm not colorist or whatever. I've never understood that. There are some fucking hot-ass dark-skinned black women. There are some hot-ass light-skinned black women. I don't know. There's no difference to me. But we're going to watch her appearance on the Kwame Brown show, talk about what happened. So that'll be coming up. That'll be coming up here very, very shortly. Ninja Watcher number 626 says, with $10 super chat, says, trying to mock this 304, gonna have me talking crazy. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. Rebel 5150, $5 says, Tommy caught the spirit of Ike Turner and the bus driver combined. Oh, the bus driver, right. She was about to catch that 1991 Rodney King swooping. From what it looked like, I can't. And yes, her top did come off. That's why. Dollar says it's totally Tommy's fault, though. You go roll around with trash, then don't complain. Then don't complain when you get dirty. If you're rich, why deal with this kind of woman? What's Tommy's fault? What's Tommy's fault? She assaulted Tommy. She's going to jail. That sounds like her fault to me.
Definitely.
It is what it is. It is what it is. And listen, I love me some Tommy, and Tommy loves black women, but Tommy, you got to start fucking with white girls. I'm trying to tell you. Like, in that same situation, white girls won't do you like that. White girls know better. Keem I am, $5 says, love, fresh and fit, and Tommy.
I think that's not true at all. I think you get the same white girl who's doing OnlyFans and living that prostitution fast life. And has been living a life where she talks to men the way this woman probably has talked to men her whole life. You're going to get the same results. You see, what happened was, it wasn't that she's a black woman that she attacked Tommy. It was the fact that there was a man who came in between her and Tommy. The only reason why she swung on Tommy was because there was a man in between them. So she felt that security that not a lot was going to happen to her physically.
Tommy is definitely mad at Fresh right now. No, he's not. Tommy is not mad at Fresh. Somebody ban Keen I Am. Somebody ban Keen I Am. Tommy is not, dude. I'm still with Tommy and Fresh like an hour and a half ago. Tommy is not upset with Fresh. Listen, here's the problem with you, Keen I Am. You think niggas out here acting like bitches. No, bitches let niggas come between them. We don't let bitches come between us. They debunked all that on Fresh. The bitch was fucking lying. Tommy made her look stupid on the air. She's probably going to jail. So you know what? I'm gonna take my pound of flesh. They were talking shit about. He was talking shit about you, bitch. Fuck out of here, man. Night Commander with the 10 euros. But if she was the last one on Earth to save the human race, I demand a recount. She is totally ignorant. LMAO. Wow. Okay, so I haven't watched this yet, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen. But apparently, she made an appearance on the Kwame Brown show and explained her side of the story. So without further ado, shout out to NTO. Here we go.
See, so the end comes towards the end. So when the ends start coming,
Oh shit! This gonna be fucking legendary, bro.
can y'all hear me?
No, but with that,
I think she can hear.
oh yeah, because of the trolls.
I was like trying to do that.
So go ahead, we mute the mic. Can you tell us what happened? I'm gonna mute my mic.
I'm gonna say bye for now.
Kwame said, I'm gonna get up out the way. Cool.
We want to hear from you.
I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna stop the show now. We kind of know about what happened with Tommy. Maybe I'll do another show and I'll jump on Kwame's channel and check that out, and maybe do a reactionary video with that. Tell me what you think about the reactionary video that I'm doing. Trying to do it while it's live, opposed to when it's not. Every time I need to like clip my mustache, it just starts to curl. Well, you are appreciated for checking out this channel on YouTube. Big Elvis the Chef Rosenberg. I am here. I am present. I am thankful that you've been here as long as you've been here. I am gonna cook dinner for a family of 4, and when I'm done with that, maybe I'll do another show. We'll see. Boom. I love you.